Well, that sucked. Welcome back to another RGTV video, guys. I thought I'd hop on and give my reaction to a disappointing 3-2 loss for the Sounders at home to Minnesota United. We came out in the first half, dominated possession, but didn't really create anything with that possession. Didn't really have any real chances, I felt. Rothrock missed that opportunity on the back post, but outside that, Minnesota able to get the best of the chances in that first half. We saw them ring one off the crossbar off a cross from Julian Gressel, which really was a shocking sign to me. It felt like throughout the game, we saw it in both their open play goals and when they ring it off the crossbar. The Sounders' inability to mark in the box and track their man. We saw Olosehi hit the crossbar and then score both of his goals due to losing our man in the box. You could say the second one was partially due to as well, Nuhu getting outbodied by Olosehi, but defensively, we look like shambles, really prone to a counterattack, and this kind of felt like a game where Minnesota gave the rest of the league a blueprint into how to beat this Sounders team. You know, pack it in and beat us on the counterattack. It was really concerning. We saw in the first half, our best chance came from a Jackson Reagan cross on the sideline. Just showed how spread out we got as a team, and it was really disappointing to see because entering today's match, Minnesota averaging just 38% possession. We knew that they were going to come in and not try to play pretty soccer. They were going to give us the ball, and we are going to have to get creative, and it felt like we weren't expecting it. Musovski kind of just parked on the back line for a lot of the game, didn't really provide much creativity in the wingers. Outside a couple of times from Rothrock throughout the game, a few times from Georgie. Felt like our wingers were very one-dimensional, very complacent, and it felt like throughout the attack, we kind of just settled for not the best opportunities. We kept looking for the best goal-scoring chance and then just ended up settling for a poor cross, which was disappointing to see. You could tell it was poor preparation going into the game. Like we've said before, it just felt like the Sounders were looking for plan A and plan B, and when they weren't there, they didn't have a plan C. And that just ended up being aimless crosses, which when you just have Danny Musovski in the box on the end of those crosses, you can't expect too much. I'm worried this is the end of Musovski's Linsanity run. And without Musovski on that run of form where he's able to put the ball in the back of the net consistently, this Sounders team is a little bit scary. It felt like we needed sort of that change in attack. And I felt De Rosario kind of offered that. He was able to come off the line a little bit, offer more of a physical presence because we kind of saw Musovski getting thrown around a little bit, which was scary to see. Outside of that, I thought John Bell, he scares me, and it puts the Sounders in a hard spot because do you go out and sign a new center back? I don't think so because, I mean, at the end of the day, John Bell is our center back 4, and we're kind of just in a bit of an injury crisis, which is scary this time of year. I will say the problems we face today, I would not expect to see over the next couple of weeks with the Club World Cup. I don't expect any of these teams to come in and park the bus against the Sounders, but when we return to MLS play, this is a very concerning sight to see. If we finish high up in the table, Minnesota really gave a blueprint to how to beat us in Seattle that parked the bus in and counterattack. I know that later in the year, it'll be a different team, different back line. Hopefully see Yaimar, hopefully see Kim Kihi reintroduced after their injuries later on. And I really think Morris could help this squad, a little more verticality. We didn't see that in the team today, but we needed something more of a threat in the middle, whether it be a guy like Morris offering runs in behind, or whether it be even like Jesus Ferreira offering more of an in-between-the-line type play. I just felt like we were very one-dimensional throughout this match and played into what Minnesota wanted us to do. We settled for playing around the 18 a lot. Aimless crosses, like I said. It was overall a very disappointing game on both sides of the ball. As for positives, I felt like Kalani Kosorienzi had himself a game. I thought he's kind of really moved into that role of, I think he's better for this squad than Alex Roldan. If we're going to settle to play games like that where we're aimlessly passing around, at least Kalani offers something different, more of a runner, more of an offensive presence in terms of running beyond the line. We see Alex Roldan kind of settle in and settle for aimless crosses. Kalani didn't really do that today. He liked to keep the ball and run at the back line, a lot more movement. I thought Baker Whiting actually looked like he had flashes of being okay in that same sort of role as that guy to get beyond and offer with Ryan Kent on that left side. Sadly, I thought Ryan Kent didn't have the best day, but I still think that he was a lethal weapon for this squad. But overall, a very disappointing day for the boys at home. This 3-2 loss. But subscribe to the channel. You want to hear more reactions like this. We'll have a lot of content coming out around the Club World Cup, a lot of live streams, even some match vlogs in there. If you want to join our membership for the YouTube, make sure you do that. You'll get some custom videos, some custom emojis to drop in the chat. You'll always get prioritized on our lives. But outside that, thanks for tuning in, guys. See ya.